What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? Oh. I feel like I should press on it. I should probably. Oh, this is hard because it's like, yeah, I just insist it's not Maya. Yeah, let's go with it. Insist it's not Maya. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face; her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn, then. That somehow, this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at the Prosecutor Von Karma's face. Oh god. She's smiling. I think she just does that all the time. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Yarn, I'd like you to take a look at this picture. It was taken yesterday at the detention center visitor's room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright, and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But, isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can... However, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes in the person she's calling. I mean, just look at Pearly over there. She's like a 9-year-old little girl. She just turned into like a 30-year-old woman plus. I wonder if she knows what she's doing. I mean, yeah, just look right over here. Mia. Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. That picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed you this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. Oh, looks like we've been had. Oh shit. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there a way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya Fey? Or is not, yeah, it's not Maya Fey. Let me look at the picture the closer without the text in the way. Is there any way I can prove this? Outfit a bit. That's the outer robe, right? Right there, that's the sleeve on the left arm. Well, there's no bullet hole. That's the first. There's no gunshot after the pictures were taken. Let's go with I can prove it. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange in this picture to the court? Be the sleeve, right? It's this arm, I believe, yeah. This arm, there's no bullet hole in the sleeve. Which means it was a different outfit because, you know, there's a gunshot later on. Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. Ah. There's a bolt hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you intend to hide a valuable piece of evidence. You'll most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Back to smiling. She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? They weren't incompetent fools. If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known this picture was of any value to the case. Huh, I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure the detective gets what's coming. Oh god. I'm sure there'll be great gnashing of teeth at the next salary discussion. Oh god. Oh, Gumshoe. No. He can't take any more hits to his paycheck. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by the strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor. There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. Picture's not fake. Was made later. Show me something else. I'd say the shooter is someone else. That's what I'm thinking. Shooter's someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There could only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Oh god. Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please, enlighten us. Hey, witness. What the heck? Is that a way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You're the one who said that it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know. If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis. You're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you? I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did the other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Oh god. Don't cry, Phoenix. It's your manly day. Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I can't believe even me is calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around? Oh, that's right. Nee would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left the room somehow? If I could prove that either of those conditions were true. Mr. Wright, let's see what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... Let's see, what do we have? Probably need to present some evidence. What is photo? Oh yeah, because there's only one exit to the room. We do have this key. Is that... Maybe that's the key to the door. Because they probably have multiple keys to it. So what if somebody snuck in with the key? Because that's the key I believe Pearly had or something? That could be a possibility. Or at least something to help me right now. So Maya had left the room. Somebody else came in, done the murder. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary. Moving on past the lack of funds towards our detectives. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room. See, if I present the key here, that's going on the whim that the key might be the key to the main door, and that there's multiple keys, so somebody could have grabbed one and just went in there. Or if there's only one key, then that means the aunt was plotting against this. That's really what I can think of right now. Photos. Costume, night pistol, that's all the death stuff. There's no other exit in the room. Oh, I can actually look at it. See, there's no other exit in the room, there's only one exit, so it would have to be that main door. So I'm gonna go with this. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes? Looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but... why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of the arrest. Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I gather this is a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. Yeah, so it got out. So basically, it was the one key, but it got out somehow. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, this person is this the person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma, how can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant is not possible. My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I've never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. You damn fool. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict, even if I have to whip you till you lose your memory. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. I need to go take care of all these whiplash. That is all. Court is adjourned. June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court. Defendant's lobby number 3. Oh, number 3. Wow. That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick. I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. To be young again. Oh, by the way, Nick. Do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? Poor thing. So sheltered. Oh man, gonna have to go get a whole bunch more evidence now.